thing needs tightened. Oops. Good morning. Good morning. All right. How is everybody doing today? As you hop in, say hello. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay, let me know you were here. I left my laptop upstairs. Oops. I actually wanted to check and see if my laptop had comments, so give me one momento. So sorry. How is everybody doing today? Don't move too fast. Good morning, Robin. Good morning, Heidi. Good morning, Barbara. Okay. Good morning, Carly. Good morning, Priscilla. Hi, Maricela. I just ran upstairs to grab my laptop to see if laptop's comments are working. Look what I have. Look what I have. Just was curious if they're working. Good morning, Ginger. Good morning, Diana. Good morning, Tanya. Sorry, guys. Hi, Sam. I'm rolling on my stupid sweater. Okay. So as everybody knows, we went to the zoo on Thursday, and Friday morning, I noticed my back was hurting really bad. So I'm assuming maybe picking up Evelyn at the zoo or something hurt my back and my neck, which my neck feels okay today. For some reason, my neck is fine. But my back hurts really bad. And then, of course, yesterday, the smart thing was to clean my entire house, move furniture, try to finish cleaning the pool out. Hi, Carol. Hi, Deanna. And so it didn't get better. It got worse. Hi, Alyssa. See if comments work on the computer, because that would be great. I miss seeing the comments. This way I can, type at the same time. All right, let's see. Oh, you guys. Good morning, Holly. Sitting like this feels so good, but can't sit like that. Quincy, did the comments scroll once? Let's see if they keep scrolling. That would be great. Oh my God, they're scrolling. Oh my God. Hi, Terry, Cooper, Gilbert. So I did refill my coffee, but it's still not that warm. So last night, I so I was going to start my project the other day, and then I didn't. I ran out of time. So last night, I knew that my back was hurting, and I was like, you know what? Just cut a couple cookie cutters, and if worse comes to worse, hopefully everybody's okay with me just blinging out some cookies. But then this morning, I realized I can make some pops or something. So I'm going to try to do that. Yeah, and it's my lower on this side back. It's kind of towards the middle, but lower. So yeah, I've been kind of sitting on the couch. So I guess that's my day. I'm gonna have to sit down and relax. That's not like me, you guys. Never ever. Like yesterday, I'll tell you what I did yesterday, which is probably what hurt my back even more. But anyhow, this event is hosted by Mariposa's Creations, Maricela. Beach Please. So I had to get out of the Halloween vibe, and honestly, I was going to make a cute cake. That's not happening. I don't want to move around too much. Hi, Nina. Hi, Tina. Hi, Laura. So, Angie Land Crafting Boutique kicked us off. It was hard enough for me to go change my shirt into something beachy. And then I put my clip in my hair that I actually won from Maricela. So I made an attempt. Don't kick me out. So Angie Land Crafting Boutique started us off at 9 a.m. Eastern. And then, hi, my name is Michelle Mason. I am crafty, ma'am. It's 10 Eastern, so you got me. Yeah. How do you hurt the sciatica? Because here's the thing is, like, I lifted Evelyn out of her crib because I had to, and it didn't hurt to physically lift her. So I don't know what hurts it, but when it, like, it's not even necessarily moving a specific way that hurts. If that makes any sense. If it doesn't, it just hurts. Like, it doesn't hurt to physically do any specific thing, but it's just hurting. Hi Desiree, hi Tanya. So up after me is Jan's Lattes Glitter and Glitter Studio at 11 Eastern. And we have a full lineup today. There are a couple switch arounds, and I apologize, I don't remember what they were, but when I get off, I'll go to the chat and see what that was. I can't remember. I know there's a couple people had to switch for various reasons, and everybody, thoughts and prayers go out to Lydia. Okay, so I was thinking I could do even a heart sucker or pop or whatever, or I can do just a regular circle one. And here, I printed this last night with the thought that maybe I would do a flip-flop. Like, literally last night, I'm like pulling out all the stops, like, I need to do something. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do tomorrow? Like, what is it? And then, of course, like, I had all these ideas, and I'm like, I don't have the cookie cutters for that. And I'm in the middle of still catching up with printing orders, so I didn't want to stop to print something for myself. So I just made use with what I had, I guess, right? This sweater is going to drive me crazy. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Angie. Hi, Tanya. So I did cut out, look at all these, a bunch of cookie cutters last night. And I'm sure I have some sort of straws that are beachy or, you know, pink or green. So these. I guess I'll do purple because I think I have a purple one. Blue. A yellow. Okay. We're just going to make do with what we have. So I have a bunch of straws. Whew. Okay. Nothing is within reach, right? Well, this is just one of those plastic, like from Dollar General, placemats that you use at your table, and I just cut it in half because this size fits the sheet pans from Dollar Tree, so I can lift it up. But I put my cookies on these all the time, and they don't stick. Like, they're sticking right now because the clay was wet when I stuck them on there. But I'll show you, they come right off. Super easy. So we're gonna grab some stuff to go on here. You guys, I can't even with myself right now. It's funny because when I was sitting on the couch, it just felt a lot better. And then as soon as I started kind of like moving around again, it was like, heck no, we won't go. So I have some peach Bellini would be cute. Pull out some of these glitters. These are sweet glitters from Paper Sweeties. I don't have. I want to grab a bunch of stones. My clothes are feeling claustrophobic. That was fun. Don't do that. know I have some like peachy colored. There they are. These are champagne. I'm not sure if all the stones are from Mariposa's Creations. Some of my stones are from Nicole and Marie. So, you know, between the 2 or 3 people, I have a lot of stones. So, and I don't know what stones and stuff that Marie and Nicole have right now. I know Nicole is doing a lot of destashing because they're moving. So, she probably will have a bunch of stuff. All right, Jennifer. Okay, hi Martha. Okay, so we're gonna work on cookies, and I apologize. I hope this isn't super boring. Apologize in advance. I apologize in advance. So I have like these are like orange, and then these are like that champagne color. So we're gonna see which ones I like better. And then I have larger champagne and peach. So I'm going to work on this one first. I'm thinking I can use this. Hi, Maritza. Hopefully you're having a good time on your vacation. All right, let me see. Oh, you guys, this is terrible. This is the worst. Don't ever hurt your back. Don't ever hurt your back. I say that like I planned it or something. I did not plan to be injured, but here we are. So I'm just going to take some glue and very lightly, as light as I can. I'm never light when I do this. I always end up putting way too much. Someone wants to message me. That's what it says. It doesn't say who. But someone. And I have a huge pile of boxes on my desk. I think just about everybody has paid. If I've sent you a message saying your invoice is ready, if you go pay, as soon as I get off of here today, I am going to go run to the post office, and then I'm going to relax. So if you want your package shipped today, and a lot of times when I ship it, you know what? If I ship it today, a lot of times you get it Monday or Tuesday. But if you don't get it, if you don't pay your invoice and you let me ship it on Monday, it obviously is going to take longer. So I'm going to use the Peach Bellini. Yeah. Dog's going to the groomer? Hi, Jen. How you doing? How's my friend today? I don't know if you guys saw, Jen used my hummingbird cookie cutter, which is funny because I had like, oh, it's behind me. I had been wanting to use those bird cutters, which is why I made them. And she kicked my butt into gear because honestly, you know, I don't get as much time to craft as I'd want to. And sometimes I just have all these like thoughts and things, and just, you know, the time in the day does not match the amount of things that I want to do. And so unfortunately, sometimes it happens where I don't have a lot of time. Here is this with the Peach Bellini. And I'm going to take and put this away before I make a huge mess. If you want these glitters, they're chunky and they got like confetti in them, all kinds of fun stuff. These are from Paper Sweeties, and I believe this bag is like $5. You have a headache? Oh, I hope so too, because headaches stink too. I was going to use this on here, but I think I'm not. But that would have been really cute with it. The peach. And this is Peach Taffy, this color. It's like an orangey color, right? I'm going to use some of these. love it when I move my stuff and then I'm like, where the heck did I put that? Need to get a little paintbrush, peel off the old glue. My garbage can is full. Whose fault is that? So yeah, yesterday I did my live, and then I went and tried to finish cleaning out the pool. It's like a never-ending thing, because let's be honest, I guess I wasn't designed to have my pool stay up all winter, because we ended up having to drain it and start over. So when we drained it, a lot of that gunk and stuff that was in the pool went to the bottom, so now I have to scrub the sides. And my husband last night, so just go out there with you know, like a broom and a dustpan and scoop it out. So I started trying to do that this morning. No, this is not an octopus. This is a conch shell, or a scallop shell rather. I do have an octopus, but I didn't cut one out because I didn't have one available. I should have made an octopus. I like the octopus actually. I've already done the octopus cutter once, but I don't have it today. But yeah, so I'm out there this morning trying to scoop it out, and I was like, girl, your back hurts way too much. Get your butt back in the house and knock this off. So I'm gonna have to see if my husband can finish, and then we can start filling the pool back up today. It's already, you know, June 13th, but we have almost 3 months of decent weather, hopefully. So, you know, I'm just gonna start dumping some of the thicker stuff out, because honestly I just want the glitter in this. All right, look at how cute that. All right, so that one is done. I'm gonna do the flamingo next. And I'll show you my project I did yesterday, which I could have done something like this for this. I figured beach and, you know, beach cookie cutters were cute, but this is my project. I finished it up. I ended up putting the bluebird on there, and then look at the hummingbird. Look at how glittery that is. It's not finished because I still got to put like a bow or something, like a tassel or something up top, but it is super cute. I like it. Yeah, okay, so this is the scalloped shell. Okay. So this is the seahorse, the starfish, the dolphin, and then the sea turtle. Okay. These are all the 4-inch cutters, except for this flamingo is the 6-inch. I hope everybody has a good day and gets to hang out a little bit. Maybe not work too hard today. It's kind of funny though, because for me, it's like when I take a day off or I'm just really busy, I don't have time to clean, and then I have to go into mad mode and clean like crazy. And so, that's what happened and why I aggravated my back even more than it was. I know I have some, are they in here? No, they're not in that one. Oh, poop. I don't know where they are. I think I have some of these in white and pink. Oh, I see the pink ones. Here's the pink ones. What the heck? Didn't I just look in here and I don't see, swear I had the white ones. Yes, I don't. Or they're in a different place, because I do have a couple of little like sprinkle mixes over there. This is the lesson. Put all your stuff in the same place. What? You have to mow your grass. I know, I did a bunch of yard work yesterday too. This is the problem. I do a lot of my own yard work and everything. My husband works, you know, every day, like weird hours. So sometimes I have to do everything. So it's 10:22 and it's 76 degrees. Let me see. I should probably silence that, huh? I love it when people post pictures of themselves and their butt. Feels, yeah, I read that there's a couple of states that are supposed to get over 100 today. Okay, do I have like a big fuzz on my nose? Hopefully if I message this person, they'll stop messaging me back. Sorry about that. All right. So I'm going to do, I'm going to do the wing. I think I want to do it blue. Do you think that would be cool to do it in blue? Maybe? Or should I do it in peach? Maybe I should do it in peach. It's a lot of glue. Why did I do that? Hope you guys can't tell, but I'm like leaning like this because if I lean any other way, it hurts. I'll do it in peach. And I pulled the pink out already. So let me grab another tray. By the way, this is how you'll see me end up dumping something, I'm sure, at some point. I know I have bigger, ooh, that hurts. Bigger stones. Okay, sit back down, girlfriend. I swear I had bigger champagne stones. Did I? Oh, I did put them on the desk. I was going to say, I know I pulled them out, but I guess I didn't. You're in need of rain. I know we got a really big heavy rain the other day, but it was too dry, I think, to soak really in. When it's that hot, though, does it, like, rain in between, like, the day? Because I know, like, in Florida, it, like, rains every day, right? Like, essentially. Because it's just so hot and humid. I just don't know. Right. Our grass isn't really growing because it's been so dry. It's funny because we started out the season, it's still spring, guys. Started out spring with having to mow the grass almost twice a week. And now it's once a week because it's been so dry. So dry. By the way, if you didn't know, Evelyn is in here. Playing with a game, so if you hear like random weird noises, it's just her. Right. Yeah, but I'm just saying it rains. It rains. The other day when it rained for a long time. Oh my god. I took a video of it. It's on my page. It rained so hard and big raindrops. Yeah. Yeah, I know. And I want to get the pool open so bad because, you know, every day it's nice. You know, we only get so many nice days here. The north doesn't get as many nice days as you guys got down there. But I guess most people that live down south don't think it's nice when it's 90 degrees out. They think it's too hot. The great thing is that's a good pool day. Good pool day. I actually like going in the pool when it's hot. If it's like lower than like 85, I don't really like swimming because it's too cold. I guess if you have a heater, but I also don't like hot water. It makes me think of pee. Hi, Christy Martin. Also, I don't think those are going to fit, hopefully. All right. So I'm going to do maybe blue in the center of this flower. Hopefully this is cute. I've never done one like this. If you guys are wondering, this is not my typical project, obviously. I hurt my back, and I honestly was going to start on my project I was going to start on it the other day, and then I didn't get it. And then I was going to start it last night, and my back hurt too bad, so I kind of cut all these cookie cutters out. So these have been drying for quite a few hours, which is better when you're doing stuff if you can wait. If you can't, you know, I totally understand. I don't always wait either, but if you can wait a couple hours, it's better because then your clay had a chance to like shrink up a little bit and stiffen up. So when you're moving it around, you know, you just have, it just makes it a lot easier when you're doing stuff if you can let it wait a little bit. So if you're planning on doing something with something, I might have to flip these over. Yeah, these need to flip over. They just look better this way. If you're doing something with your project, if you let it wait, you know, 12 hours or so, it just makes it much easier to move it around and such. I'm not sure I'm loving this, but, you know, sometimes not every project is your favorite. I don't love it. I think I'm going to scrape it off. I hate it, actually, to be honest with you. Absolutely hate it. It seemed like a good idea. So, I am teaching you here. It is okay to scrape off your stuff and start over if you hate it. Hi, Mary. Hi, Eliza. Today is a beach day. All right, I'm going to do stickles. I always see people use these, and I'm like, those are so cute. And then when I go to use them, it doesn't look as cute. That is not. Okay. It's very noisy. Very noisy. Okay, of course. Sometimes the stickles gets clogged, and I don't know if it's because of all the glitter in there or what, but I just usually go like this for a second, and it usually comes out. Very rarely do I have to go get like a pin or anything. Hi, Kim. How you doing? See, somebody new to my page has never used Square. She just sent me a message and said that was easy. Just so you know, if you're ever scared. Hi, Kara. Hi, Kim. If you're ever scared, you think that you're not going to be able to do it. It's very, very easy. Super easy. All right. I'm still not sure I love that, but it is what it is. I'm not going to keep messing with it. I do have these little halfback beads, and they're just from Amazon. They were like $6, maybe $8. I don't know. They were only a couple dollars. So just grabbed a pack of those in the multi-sized ones. They're little. I also have some larger ones in here too. So that way, if you ever need a little black eye, little black eye, you can use one of those. All right. There's like a little hair up there. I wonder if I can use this. Like, what color is this? Grapefruit. I like this color. It's like really pretty. Of course, it's clogged. Story of my life. Just, come on. Just keep swimming. I think this fits in the end of there too. I might have just annihilated the tip. It's okay. Not much left in here. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So far, this is what it's looking like. Cute, cute. I'm hoping that one of these is a little more white. Might have to go grab some, where in the world? I'm trying to remember, the beak on the flamingo was black and then white. So it's black for sure. Is it white on the tip? Anyone know? I might just do it that way, but I can't think right now. I think it's black. I'm pretty sure it's black. That I'm pretty sure about. But then like the tip is either pink or white. I'm going to go with white. I'm just going to go with it. What did you get your tool? This is actually from Mariposa's Creations. It's got a wax tip. And then that tip, I think it was around $10. She's on here, so she could probably answer how much it is and if she has any. I have a bunch of wax pens from a bunch of our friends, but that one I have the tip on the other end, so it's kind of nice. All right. We're going to do a pop. And I know, ooh, almost spilled my coffee. Get that out of here. Oh my goodness. Your phone is always most active when you go live. So let me think. I'm just going to do it in white, I think. White. Oh my God. This is so dumb. So dumb. Is this even enough? Does anybody else ever pull out a bunch of clay? White and pink. The end is black. Well, I did it backwards. It's fine. It's fine. It looks cute. What did I do with... Oh, okay. I never took it out. She sent me... Is that why you sent me a message? I'm like, she's here. She knows I'm here. Thank you for sprinkling, Ruby. Black tip. Well, am I going to have to wipe this off now, too? I have a paper towel here. I know I can get it off, too. So, just so you know, if you don't let the stickles dry, you can take a wipe, actually. I was hoping it would come off with a paper towel, but it didn't. I'd like to say that I'm usually more planned out than this. I'm not. Hot Mess Express coming through. So, white on top and then black on the bottom. Okay, we'll use that one. And black. There's not much black left in here. How much could be left? Whatever my animals are doing up there, they're kind of banging around. It's like a little part of me wants to know what they're doing up there. Hi, Maureen. How you doing, hon? I'm going to take this and wipe it off. Wait, what? Hi, Misty. How you doing? Somebody was asking about you yesterday. We hadn't seen you live or anything. Hope all is well. Okay. I'm going to wipe that off. All right, we're going to move her back out of the way. So I fixed it. There you go. Watch me drop her on her face now. All right, I need a little more white for my pop. Yes. Extra tip. Okay, yeah. And the tips do last a while. I do suggest when you buy it just to get an extra tip because, you know, might as well just get it while you're there. But they do last a while. I find that the tips that Maricela has, they're hard. They're very hard. So they don't... I have gotten a couple tips. I don't know where I got them. Ow! Oh, okay. So you haven't been able to craft. You know what? I kind of do remember you saying that, and I totally forgot. Sorry. What was I going to say? Oh, I did get tips from somewhere, and they were so soft they just kept breaking. Where Maricela tips are really hard. I would private message her, Marcia. That way you can get the answers, you know, directly from her. Not on here. Yep, just the tip. Yeah, just the tip is $4.99. Ugh. All right, so I got 20 minutes to make a pop. I was overly ambitious. I don't want all that. When I pulled out all these, did all these cutters last night, but I also knew that I didn't know how I was going to feel today. So I was like, you know, maybe I'll go through a lot. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll make that cake that I planned on making. Maybe I won't. You never know. Sometimes when you prep even for a project and you're doing something really big, it's hard to know how much prep is too much prep. Although, if you're like me, like after you finish your live and you're like, it's done. Sometimes you're like, it's not done. You add like little things to it later. And sometimes when it dries, like if something funky happens, you have to cover it up or whatever. You know, it's like the nature of the project that you have to kind of watch it through each step. And if something separates or something doesn't turn out as pretty as you thought, you can always glitter or rhinestone it. What I like about rhinestoning and stuff like that is that you can always hide stuff with it. I took hardware out of my foot. Oh no! Oh no! No way, Jose. Jose? You over prep, and then you're like done with your project early. So like, I figure like with a pop like this, I can put any of these cute little things on here. I don't know why I did it in white. I really don't. I should have done it in blue or brown. That was dumb. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put it off to the side. Because, guys, not really being able to move is annoying. It's annoying. You guys, can't even stand myself right now. Hi, Raymond. I have a wave cutter. So we're going to come back from La La Land. This is actually messed up, but I'm going to use it anyway. Let me use this color. I'm trying to figure out what color is a good sand color. I guess gingerbread maybe. It might be a little dark, but I think it'll be okay. Now my desk is so full. Can you guys even see what I'm doing? Like, I'm sure you can, but here, maybe, oh, don't touch your phone while you're live. Don't touch your phone. I had a different thought, by the way. And this is my life, right? You start working on a project and actual juices start flowing. This is why I can't plan as much as I would like to, because I always change my mind. What am I doing? Always change my mind. I will use that white one too, but this might be a cute idea. And if I had flip-flops cut out, I could actually, there's an idea already flowing through my head right now of what I could do with the flip-flops. I love you. I love you. Aww. Well, hopefully she's feeling okay. No rush, honey. Because honestly, I'm still working on orders because I took the day off. And then yesterday, I was working on stuff yesterday. I just was cleaning my house. It needed a good deep clean. So honestly, I just did not. It's a gift. Is it a gift? Is it a curse or a gift? You're saying it's a gift. I think it's just, I'm a mess, is the problem. Problem is, I'm a mess. Seriously? Get out of my way. It'd be nice if I had some big styrofoam, which I keep meaning to go to Dollar Tree. Raymond with the Evercrafter said that they had big rounds, like 8-inch ones, and I want to go and check it out. I I don't have time. And like sometimes when I drive past places, I look at it as I'm driving by, like, not today, not today. I don't have. And then it's more because like I have a toddler. I know that sounds crazy, but getting her in and out of the car sometimes is a pain in the money. And I don't want to have to fight with her. And she has to bring all the things in every store, which is super fun. Let me tell you. She has a Bluey we bring, her favorite stuffy. And she has a drink and her tablet, and she throws them in the cart. It's not like she plays the tablet in the store. She just wants to bring it. I think, honestly, I think she thinks her tablet is her phone. Because, you know, us adults, we always have our devices on us. So I think she thinks that it's her phone. And so every time we go somewhere, I'm like, seriously? Like, why? Yeah, we have like 20 Dollar Trees. Quite ridiculous. But here is the crazy part. That like none of them are fully stocked. It just stinks because there's so many and you're like, oh, that's great. And then, you know, you got nothing, right? It's not, I wish I had flip-flops, by the way. Do I have, just thinking. Think, Pooh Bear. The zoo was fun. Tiring, but fun. Where is my other rolling pin? This is way too long. Jess, how you doing? Hopefully, I should oil this. I should just do it and not hope for the best, is what I was going to say. I'm going to spritz it. Just got another can because last night I was sitting here. Where did my wipe go? Where did it go? I think it's behind here, isn't it? Yep. Last night I was sitting here trying to spray all these cookie cutters, and here I used the last of my spray. So when you're doing your cookie cutters, sometimes you have to go in and clean up the edge. Not always, but sometimes. So, way off camera. Yeah, we have like 20 within like 30 minutes. Less than 30 minutes. It is crazy pants. And then they're not even fully stocked, right? You're like, why? Why is there so many if you're not even going to have what I need? So I'm just going to do the front. I'm not going to put this around the back yet until I work on the back. But look at how cute that's going to be. Look at how cute. There's a beach. There's your beach. What was a cool trick? What did I do? Did I do something cool? I don't even know what I did. So now I could do, okay. Do I do, I'm obviously not going to put this on there because I think, I don't know, it's goofy. And what did I just do? You know what else is a cool trick that I just made a mess on here? I'm not going to put this on there, but that might be cute. Should I put the water a little further down and put the... But she matches the water, so it might not make any sense. Does anybody see that I left all this clay in here? That would be cute, though, if you had one of those. She's too big because, yeah, she's just a little... I mean, I could have her hang over. If I had her smaller. What do you guys think? Should I do the seahorse? Do the starfish? I think the starfish being yellow is not something I want to put on there. I have the turtle. Or do I do the dolphin? Even though she's the same color as the water, I can always change her colors. Or should I put this on there? It's too big too. I think I might put her on there. And cut her legs off. I'm gonna cut her legs off. Shh, don't say it. Oh yeah, you should, because then I don't lose my, I'm doing that. I'm doing it. I think it's cute. Oh no! Tanya says turtle, and I've already stuck her on there. She's on there. She's cute. I think she's cute. All right. We're going to take some of these. And some of these. Those are big ones. Why are all the big ones on top? I like the yellow starfish. We're not hating on the yellow starfish. I was actually just sitting here trying to get every like beachy color, like every like pretty color on this project or on my table. This way I had options because I knew the fact that I didn't have anything prepped. I was like, girl, just have everything ready. And this way, whatever you decide to do will just come to life on your live. I do only have like 5 minutes, and like I do apologize that I'm not much better prepped and that I'm not going to finish anything on this live. If you weren't here in the beginning, I somehow hurt my back during, I don't know, the zoo or something the other day. Or just activities. I mean, I did dig. If you don't know, my guinea pig passed away. I did have to bury my guinea pig the other day, so I dug a hole for that. And just a lot of stuff going on. And I have poison ivy growing in one part of my yard. And I wanted to dig out some of the plants that was around the poison ivy because we've had it for a couple years, but every year I have to fight to get rid of it. And so this year I'm done. I am going to lay, yeah, I don't have any of the floaty cutters ready. That's the problem, is I have all these cutters, but I didn't have any printed. So I had to just choose. The floaty cutters would have been cute. I thought that too. I was going to say it, but then I was like, don't even say it because then people will be like, where's your floaty cutters? I don't have everything printed for myself. I do, where is it? Oh, here. You know, I sell them, so you know how that goes. I'm always the last one to get stuff for myself, so it's okay. So I don't always have every cutter that I sell on hand. How cute. So it's gonna eventually get a stick, and it'll be a lollipop. Probably gonna sit here and finish it. And then I will probably work on the rest of these and they'll be available in my live sale and just like stickle them or something. Maybe even do some of each of these like this. And hopefully you guys like them. I do have some blue. I could do the pink up there too. Why not? Why not? Live a little. Do what you want. Do what you like. Don't worry about what everybody else likes. Don't always worry. I have a bunch of sweet glitter. I'm sure I have. I know I have a blue. Thank you guys for joining me today. I know it probably wasn't super exciting. I probably bored every single one of you, and you're like, what the heck, Michelle? And I apologize, but I didn't want to cancel, even though, like, my back is actually, shut up. Shut up. It's like my medicine must be like kicking in a little bit. Am I live tomorrow? I don't think I'm live tomorrow. Look at that. So cute. Up after me is I don't remember. Anybody remember who's up after me? I know Maricela does. I did say it at the beginning. And I do have the lineup posted on my page. So if you want to check out who is in the lineup today and tomorrow, the event is 2 days. So a lot of people on tomorrow. Look at how, oh my God, it's really coming together, isn't it? It's really coming together. It is cute. It's cute. And here's the funny thing is only 20 minutes of my live was making this part. The rest was caca. So if you watch the replay and you've watched the first, 30 minutes, and you were like, what the heck? I'll just have to post. Like, just watch the last 30 minutes. Look at how cute that turned out. Should have just made this in the first place. Although, I will admit, if I would have printed like the 4-inch flip-flops, those would have been really cute on there. I printed a 7-inch. So cute. And I probably am going to go crazy and put like a green stick coming out of it. Just because I think the flamingos with the pink, peach, and green really go together. Who's next? Did you say who was next? I totally forgot. Yeah, I'm going to sit here. I have to run to Walgreens too. Actually, I printed a bunch of pictures from the zoo. It's super cute. I have a stack of boxes here I have to label. So I'm going to be sitting here till 1 o'clock labeling boxes because it takes forever. But thank you for inviting me to be here with you guys. I'm going to pull the lineup up just so I could see who's next. Oh, Jan C. But she is now Jan's Latte and Glitter Studios. So if you're like, where the heck has Jan been? And I think when you follow somebody like that, when they change their page name, it doesn't, you still can get to them. It just, yeah, Jan is next. It just might be, you forget what their name is. So if you type in Jan's Latte and Glitter Studios, you can get to her page. Thank you for having me, Maricela. And obviously most of these products, the clay, all the stuff you can get from Maricela, which is kind of funny because it wasn't even supposed to be an ad for her, but I use her stuff a lot. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you, Tanya. And one more time, I'm going to stick a stick in it. It's going to be a pop. So cute. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye.